To go away for a few minutes, get all tired, not motivated anymore. So this is a really, really solid push that vOddy's about to be doing. He's got a ton of snipers, and really Aoenian has no anti-snipers on the field. Really, one of my favorite counters to snipers is other snipers. You know, do a quick radar scan and just micro your units correctly, and you'll be able to take down nearly every sniper if you get the advantage of attacking first. So Aoenian is rushing all of his infantry to their death right now. He has some Firehawks that just stratified it up there, dropping some bombs, killing whatever they can. Unfortunately for vOddy, he's really only got the Juggernauts to counteract these APCs that have zone troopers inside of them. That's unusual. I think that's probably one of the first times I've actually seen that in GDI mirror. It's actually kind of funny that they're somewhat effective versus Skren. If you play it right, but still, they're not my first choice of a unit combo. So vOddy is dropping in whatever he can. Good micro by vOddy. Use the ever underused stop command to send one bomb to each of the Juggernaut husks. And right now, Aoenian is doing pretty good. He has 3 engineers accompanying his 2 Juggernauts mixed with 3 APC APC zone troopers. Telling you, pausing for like 10 minutes really threw me off. Let me actually sit up. Okay, so we have a 4th APC zone trooper moving in on the field, and the Predator is slightly moving in, and we have yet another commando. That commando's not being aggressive, it's just kind of standing in the back, it's carrying away, not doing much of anything. That needs to be in there, getting the action, destroying stuff, getting its hero upgrade, doing something, not just sitting there looking at the dust, kicking it around. Move! God, come on now. Looks like it's finally moving in, and there's a watchtower, and yet another just really, really big fail of a commando. That's terrible to see. You know, there's such a great unit in GDI mirror specifically. And Aoenian is really just screwing it up right now. So Aoenian was pretty deep in vOddy's base. He second-guessed his decision and is now moving down. He managed to take down one of vOddy's Juggernauts, and he should have no problem taking down a husk, and one power plant goes down. And this is looking pretty bad for vOddy. We have a nice little assortment of zone troopers, about 3 or so. Did that husk? Yeah, it didn't die. God, Railgun Preds fam would just completely own those. They're so expensive. Could we see no, vOddy is still going to allow that tip spike to sit there and feed Aoenian yet some good sell by Aoenian. He managed to get 2k back. And vOddy's sitting on a near full blue Tiberium field. That's gonna about 1/3 of the way full home Tiberium field. He's doing pretty good right now, and he still has harvesters moving straight into Aoenian's completely full expansion field. So with the little fights and skirmishes going on, the players have kind of not focused on their macro and harvesting Tiberium. They've allowed their fields to get very, very, very full. And vOddy is still, you know, it's working out for him. He's stealing a decent chunk of Tiberium from Aoenian, and Aoenian, I guess, does not have that area. Yes, he does. He sees it happening, but he's just sitting there taking it. You know, I mean, vOddy has him bent over, and he's just like, yes, I want it. I mean, really, he didn't even try to stop. There was like 5 harvesters there, nearly, with no protection. There was a ton of zone troopers that could have taken him out, and Aoenian didn't do anything to stop it. So So there's some light scouting going on from Aoenian. He has one pit bull in the heart of vOddy's base. It can pretty much see everything that it needs to see. An empty vOddy just managed to take down a war factory and a stratofighter going to a hill. And that pit bull may have been able to actually... Whose is that? Yeah, that is an Aoenian's. I'm not crazy. Good. He probably would have been able to take down that orca or that firehawk. Good job by vOddy chasing down and not chasing all the way. And good job, he didn't allow himself to get bottlenecked and pinned in. This is a really, really hard assortment of zone troopers, and those firehawks are going to completely destroy him. Now, I believe it's 2 bombs can take down an entire zone trooper squad. Maybe it's 3 or 4, and I really couldn't tell you. There haven't been very many times where I've seen firehawks go anti-zone troopers. But I do know that they played a very big part in actually taking down those 4 or so squads. So a radar scan on the field for vOddy. He manages to see a little bit of Aoenian's base, and there is very little to see. Aoenian is really sitting at nothing at the moment. He's completely shut down from harvesting his only Tiberium field. He has nothing on the field, and he's really not harvesting much of anything. And yeah, he threw in the towel. Nice little 22.5-minute game, and it wasn't bad. I mean, I can't say I was ecstatic by what went on, but it wasn't terrible. Had some technical difficulties, but oh well. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this VOD, and I'm probably